The man from St. Thomas, who accused the police of wrongfully invading his home and causing damage to his Mary Jane farm in the community of Dumfries, has had his bail revoked when he appeared before the parish court on March 12th. 44-year-old Harris is charged with the possession of, dealing in, and cultivating Mary Jane. Harris, a member of the Ethiopian African Black International Congress, has said that the police officers from the Serious Substances Division came to his house, went to his small farm at his house on February 18th and damaged his entire crop of Mary Jane. He says that Mary Jane was being used for sacramental purposes by him and his Rastafarian colleagues. Harris, who has accused the police of being malicious, has been questioning why no arrests were made on the day of the incident. His claim is that despite numerous checks made by him at the police station, no information on the incident, nor that of a warrant for his address, was available until 2 weeks later, when he was contacted by someone from the Serious Substances Division to set up a meeting. That meeting was held on Tuesday, March 2, where Harris was charged and subsequently offered $200,000 station bail. The bail was revoked when he appeared in court on March 12th, and he has been remanded in police custody. It is quite uncertain when he will next appear in the parish court to answer to the charges. Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and Dr. Christopher Tufton, the Minister of Health and Wellness, are not scheduled to take the pandemic treatment before the month of April, unless the pace of the current rollout significantly improves. This information came as a leading public health expert has insisted that it is now crucial that the two political persons who are leading Jamaica's pandemic response take the treatment to boost public confidence amidst concern in parts of Europe. It depends on how quickly we get through some of the other priority groups. It would be April, not March, but April. That's what the Minister of Health and Wellness has mentioned. In regards to the schedule for him and Mr. Holness to take the pandemic treatment. Along with 16,000 health workers, more than 5,000 government officials were also scheduled to be among the first group of Jamaicans to receive the treatment. But after public concerns, the government changed the order, delaying the treatment for senior state officials. The health minister, though, is dismissing suggestions that he, along with the Prime Minister, could have taken the treatment to demonstrate public confidence in the treatment while other colleagues wait. The criticism around whether the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health and Wellness deserve the treatment but others don't is unwarranted, he said, further adding that it ignores the critical role that those other elected officials play on the ground in a very micro way and how influential they are in carrying on a discussion and mobilizing the people in an effort to encourage them to take the pandemic treatment. It has been an unfortunate debate, and those who have pursued it have done so, to my mind, in error and at the potential cost of stemming the national mobilization efforts that are required. The Minister of Health and Wellness further emphasized that targeting persons over 65% of the population for herd immunity is second only to elections. You have to piggyback or leverage the leadership at the very local level to provide critical support to bring these persons who are considered to be vulnerable out in order to get the sort of response that is required. The treatment program started on Wednesday. Initially, it was due to target more than 247,000 Jamaicans in the first phase between March and April. The Minister of Health and Wellness has explained that the Cabinet changed the order because it did not want the issue to become a distraction. We felt it is a distraction that was not worth it. He further emphasized that other elected officials were putting themselves at more personal risk, and maybe one could argue they signed up for this job, but that's not how it is. It was further mentioned that as head of government, unlike many of his colleagues in CARICOM and globally, Andrew Holness could end up taking the treatment well after thousands of Jamaicans have taken same. Dangerous individual is currently on the run. This man was at a hospital and he took away a dangerous tool from a police officer. He, of course, issued some serious shellings at the officer and escaped the vicinity of the hospital. The police are searching for this man. They launched this search on the same day that he escaped from the hospital. He took away a dangerous tool from a policeman, issued some shellings at him, and then escaped with the dangerous tool. The escapee has been identified as Richards, also called Kaka. The police have said that the incident happened on the afternoon of March 12th at the National Chest Hospital in St. Andrew, where Richards was taken for treatment. Chairman of the Southeast Regional Authority, Charles, has said that the policeman was stabilized and then rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital for medical attention. An appeal has been made by the police to the public for information leading to the capture of this man called Richards or Kaka. A woman from St. Ann has been arrested and charged by the police after making some serious statements that were fake. A St. Ann woman who reported to the police that she was taken by force and harmed in another way has been charged after making a confession that the claim was fake. She has been charged with causing public mischief and is scheduled to appear in the St. Ann Parish Court on April 1st. She made the claim in January that at a time when there were increased reports of serious issues in the parish, especially in Ocherius, that she was harmed by an individual. In February, the woman changed her story, prompting the police to do further investigations into her case. She has since been charged with creating public mischief, and she will be placed before the St. Ann Parish Court to answer to the charges. Of course, some persons have mentioned that they are going to say to the public that whenever they make reports to the police, they must be certain of where their headspace is, because when those reports are investigated and they are not proven, then there are other recourses that are left to the law enforcement officers. It was also mentioned that since the spate of reports in January, stringent measures have been put in place by the police, which have led to a drastic reduction in the cases of these serious issues. It was further mentioned that the individual is not saying that they are totally fine with the situation, nor that they have fully administered the treatment to it, because they believe that there might be other people out there, but they have made a significant impact into what has been happening. It was also mentioned that one main person remains in police custody in relation to reports of these serious incidents that were made in January 2021. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the matters that have been discussed in this session. And of course, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself. Remain alert, safe, and vigilant. Goodbye.